Hello students, today we are going to start with lesson number 14, Conservation and Preservation of Resources, Social Science, Standard 7th. First of all, resource. Natural substances. Substances means material found on earth and useful to human beings are called resource. Natural resources are a natural gift we received in the form of air, water, land, plants, and minerals. It is said that resources are the backbone of the national economy. Economy means wealth. They are the pillars of the power and prosperity. Prosperity means success of people. Resources have specific features. Features means quality and utilities. Utilities means usefulness. Generally, resources are available in limited quantity. We should use different techniques to make those resources more useful. Now we will study about types of resources. Resources are useful to us in many ways, directly or indirectly. Natural resources are useful to us in all activities taking from agriculture to industry and transportation. Natural resources such as vegetation and land are useful to us in the form of food, fuel, and energy. Next is resources are generally divided into two groups, that is natural and man-made, in which land, water, minerals and forest are included in natural resources. It also falls in two categories, that is biotic and abiotic. Now land, air, water and soil are abiotic. Abiotic means non-living resources, whereas forest and animals are biotic resources, means living resources, whereas industrial units, monuments, arts and social institutions are man-made resources. Human resources also includes knowledge, intelligence, skills, health and other qualities found in human beings. For the development of natural resources, human resource is necessary. There are some resources which replenish means recharge or replace themselves, such as trees, leaves, animals and birds renew naturally. Thus, forest and wildlife keep reproducing themselves at a certain times. Next is conservation of resources. Natural resources are limited, while human needs are unlimited. The use of resources has greatly increased over the last few years due to advance. Advance means forward technological development and population explosion. Population explosion means people, citizen or public outburst. If we don't think seriously about this situation, we will have to suffer adverse. Adverse means dangerous or risky. Consequence means outcome. That is why it is said the duty of all of us to preserve. Preserve means protect resources for future generations. Conservation of resources means the judicious means careful use of the resources. Some resources either replenish means replace or renew their share on their own, or they are unlimited. Such resources are known as renewable resources like forest, sunlight. Now, renewable resources are those which cannot be reused or recreated once it is used, such as petroleum, minerals, coal, and natural gas. Next is resource. There are land resource, forest resource, animal which is wildlife resource, water resource, agriculture resource, mineral resource. In addition to this, the human being is also a resource. There are also classified based on ownership of resources. Retrieval means bring back or recover distribution of the resources. First of all, we will study about land resource, in which soil formation, the upper layer of the earth, is surface on which vegetation usually grows, is called soil. The soil is a thin layer made up of many particles on the earth's crust. Small and large pieces of rocks, gravel, clay, organic silt are called regolith. In it, organic elements, air and water are mixed and soil is formed. In contact means subject to farming, the economic development of any country depends on the quality and types of soil it has. Next is types of soil. The Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is ICAR, has classified the Indian soil into 8 types. That is, number 1, alluvial soil; number 2, red soil; number 3, black soil; number 4, laterite soil; number 5, desert soil; number 6, mountainous soil; number 7, forest type soil; number 8, swamp type soil. Now next, soil erosion and conservation. Soil erosion. Erosion means washing away or destruction is caused by flowing water or air. The rapid means fast or quick migration. Migration means moving of topsoil particles. Particles means species by natural forces is called soil erosion. Due to this, agricultural productivity of soil is reduced. Reduce means decrease. It should be prevented. Prevented means stopped. Next is measures to prevent soil erosion. Trees should be planted in fallow land. Fallow land means unplanted land. Step farming. Step farming means terrace farming should be done where there is sloping land. A barrier. Barrier means fence or boundary should be built. Grazing activities. Grazing activities means pulling grass or uprooting on land should be controlled. Next is land conservation. Land conservation means maintaining soil quality by preventing soil erosion. Grow trees on river ravies. Ravies means gaps, a narrow passage, and mountainous slopes to prevent wind gusts. Gusts means blow in the areas close to the desert. Grow rows of trees. Uncontrolled grazing should be prevented. The organic matter should be added to the soil which has lost its fertility. Thus, collaborative means combined efforts should be carried out by together. Next is water resource. The amount of potable water means pure or clean drinking water on the earth is about 3%. 1/3 of the earth is covered by water. Water is a precious means valuable gift from nature. Water is a very useful source for basic daily human activities, industries and agriculture. Water resource includes oceans, bays, rivers, lakes, groundwater, etc. Rain is the main source of water resource on the surface of earth. All sources are attributed means associated or connected to rainfall. Surface water sources includes rivers, lakes, ponds, springs, etc. Among them, river is considered to be the main source. Next is water scarcity. Scarcity means shortage. Water is a precious gift from nature. The growing demand for food, for the growing population, for growing cash crops, increasing urbanization. Urbanizations means cities and high living standards have resulted in increasing demand for water. Water is also required for cleaning the dirt. Currently means presently, the crisis means emergency of water scarcity means shortage is increasing in many parts of our country. A shortage of drinking water is observed means seen. At present, the groundwater level has dropped since groundwater is extracted means removed through tube wells. Today, country is facing serious problems like declining means decreased availability means opportunity, and increasing scarcity of water. Next, maintenance and management of water resources. Today, a limited amount of water is available. Polluted water is a great problem. So, prudent means careful use of water and measures to maintain it is very necessary. Water is our shared resources. For water preservation, that is water protection, common remedies means solution, should be done necessarily, such as build more and more reservoirs means water body such as pond, lake, pool, tank, etc. Make efforts to bring groundwater level up. Harnessing means control or make use of flowing river water. Measures means steps should also be taken to stop and collect rainwater, such as constructing dams, recharge wells means repair wells or renew wells, farm ponds, etc. Apart from this, bring awareness and increase public participation means involvement in water conservations. Water should be used sprinkling means carefully or limited in gardens and toilets. Protect reservoirs means water body and river from pollution. Units which use groundwater should be monitored.